Am I here? Hello? Good morning. Happy Monday. Look what I just noticed. Come here. I guess it's a crepe myrtle, but it's growing in this, I don't know. Is it a crepe myrtle? I don't know. Maybe. But it's growing in a pile of weedish items. Items? Come on, babe. She's just not wanting to walk this morning. She's like, Mommy, I am tired because my sister caterwauled all night long. Yeah, I know. I had to get up and get my little ear foamies. You know those little things that go inside your ear to block out noise? Yeah, I had to put those in so I could sleep. Because she was up running up and down the halls last night, sending out the call to her people. Ugh. Her people never answered. No, I kept screaming, would you shut up? Now she's in there happily asleep. So I'm going to have to wake her up multiple times throughout the day and be like, you ain't sleeping. You are not sleeping. No, because you need sleep tonight. What is it about cats that they like to wake up at night? I mean, are they nocturnal creatures? Anyway, she hadn't done that in a while. Okay, so one, do you think that the garbage service will pick up today? Do you think they'll say, oh no, we're far too busy because today's the day that we got to go pick up for somebody else? Or do you think they'll pick up and then just run late the rest of the week? I don't know, but they need to pick up because the street is starting to stink. You know what I'm saying? It's starting to stink around here. Stink. It's not stink, it's stink. Speaking of bugs, I took her for a walk yesterday. I know, I'm all over the place. We went over to the church because it was, hot, of course, and they have a nice shaded corner of the parking lot. God, nuts. And we can go over there and walk a little bit in the woods and through the parking lot and up this way and then back down. Anyway, we're both in the shade. Her feet aren't on the hot road, all that stuff. So we drove over there and we walked. Well, let me tell you what. There was some sort of little fly. It wasn't a horse fly. It was little. But that thing kept biting the crap out of my legs. One fly, y'all. One fly. So if y'all could have seen me trying to walk down the parking lot, and it was only in this one area. When I got past it, it quit. But then I had to turn around and walk back through it to get back to my car, and it started on me again. And it was just a normal sized little fly, but it was biting the crap out of me. And I was trying to hit it. I was. But if somebody could have seen me, if them people across the street were watching, I kept kicking up my feet and kicking my legs and I'd step in that hole every single time. And slapping myself. I looked like I was having some sort of conniption, Oh, why? Why was it after me? I don't like it at all. No, that wasn't very nice. Other than that, and staying up all night, well, half the night, with my cat, all is well. So far. Alrighty. I don't know if somebody's in that RV or if their TV's playing, but either way, every time I walked by the last few days, there's been a TV playing. But she may be in there cleaning. I don't know. I'm going to stay in my lane for once in my life. By the way, someone mentioned that she hoped Joan didn't see my video. None of my content yesterday was about Joan. Because Joan knows when to go home. Joan was ready to go home and couldn't get away. So, she's not as, y'all think I'm nice? I can get away from them. I'll just tell them I gotta go. Joan's a little bit too nice. She'll just keep standing there. She's not as firm. That's saying a lot because I have a hard time telling them no too. But they asked her if they could come in her house and she said yes. And I was like, no, don't let them in your house. I don't mean that to be mean, but in today's world, they could say things. You know what I'm saying? Especially little Phoenix with that story she made up about she was found on the side of the road and they named her Phoenix because that's the road she was found on. And her sister was staring at her like, what are you talking about? But I guess she's got a wild imagination. But I was like, no, if you're going to let them in your house, you need to invite their mom, because no, But she's just too nice. Oh, we have action. Stand by. Okay, we're about to go for a ride, but I want y'all to see how cute she looks. Don't you look the cutest, Pimpin? Don't you look the cutest laying in your little box right there? Yeah, and we found this little leash thing. It was tucked down in here, so now she's strapped in with her harness on. Show her, oh, back up, so she won't go flying out the window. Hold on, dadgummit, hold on. With her laying down like that, you can't hardly see her. But anyway, stop it. I told my boss, I said, I'm going to get some chicken. Some chicken, like I'm calling it something different, you know. And I said, do you want anything? And she said, no, Shanks. And I was like, okay. So, but I'm not going to get tea because I'm drinking my y'all sweet tea. So I'm actually going to get a large water because Lisa and Kim always bragging about their water. Of course, it's the ice, you know. It's all about the ice that we're concerned with. But because I don't need that much more tea. You know what I'm saying? Not another large tea. I will get me a water. And I haven't had chicken in, I mean, it's been a week. So, I mean, you know, I'm just saying, it's progress, not progress. It's progress. I worked with a guy at the sheriff's office. And when he first started working there, he kind of reminded me of Vince Gill. Which, by the way, did you know that Vince Gill used to sing with Pure Prairie League? And he was in the band when they sang that song, Amy, what you wanna do? I think I could stay with you for a while, maybe longer if I do. I think I lost my tempo there, or my something. But anyway, that was, yeah, Vince Gill. Who knew? I didn't. If you want to know anything about rock and roll history, you ask my brother. And he seems to be the know-it-all. I like to call him a fountain of useless information. But anyway, back to Edward, who worked with me at the sheriff's office. When he first started, he was a little more heavy, so he reminded me of Vince Gill. He's in the IT department, and he is incredibly intelligent, and I mean, there's nothing else I can say about Edward. He's a beautiful human being, and I adore him. And to this day, at Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's, I get a text from him with this eloquent message. I mean, just so well written. Very nice looking man. But he's from the mountains of North Georgia, y'all. He's from Blue Ridge, Georgia, okay? Up where my sister lives. Can I just tell you that at the base of the Appalachian Mountains, they do not talk like Edward. No, because Edward has made it a point to change his speech, and he speaks very properly, and he says progress. Yes, he likes to fancy himself with the British, but he doesn't speak with a British accent, but he just says probably how. Okay, so if it's progress instead of progress, is it probably instead of probably? Anyway, he likes to fancy himself with the proper words. He's let's see, what's another word? Oh, color. I mean, he does say color, but he spells it with the U. You know, Edward's that kind of person that spells color C-O-L-O-U-R instead of, like us Americans, C-O-L-O-R. Yeah. I don't know. He just fancies himself to be fancy, and I'm like, well, I'm okay with it. I'm down with it, Edward, but you were there first. Go. I'm not going to jump in line in front of you. I mean, I can wait 3 more seconds. It's okay. Goodness gracious. But I'm like, Edward, honey, you from the Appalachian Mountains. That's not how y'all talk. And you know it. Yeah, you know it. We talk country down here, okay? In the Appalachian Mountains, they got a different kind of... Y'all are blocking the dadgum drive-through. Oh my gosh, these people. Anyway, look at me talking to people. Or is that just the... That might just be the reflection of the sun. It looks like his backup lights are on. But anyway, I can't go no further because them people have blocked. People can't even get by them. They, you know, you're not going to get your order taken any faster by moving on up to a deluxe apartment in the sky. Hey, we're moving on up. Anyway, I'm gonna sit in this line and then I'm gonna place my order. And I don't know if I can see, it's blocked because these stupid people. I don't know if I got anything else to talk about right this minute. So, I mean, y'all could just sit and stare at what the little bit of Penny that you can see. Penny's happy though. She's a happy girl. Okay, I'll be back. Or I won't. Yeah, I'll be back. Maybe if I stand right there, that y'all will think that's a hat on my head or something. Does that look like a hat on my head? It's actually a sunflower on my door. Isn't that cool? I got it at Home Goods. But you gotta be real careful with them things because they'll break. These little doolollies, they'll break off. Yeah, and you'll ruin your whole thing. I had to take it into the storage room and lay it on top of everything so that nothing could squish it, because you can't put it inside something, because when you took it back out there would be no little petals on it. I'm just saying. But I do like it, even though it's a pain in the butt. It is after 4 o'clock, and has trash picked up yet? No. Did I call them? Yes, I did. Did they answer? No, they did not. No, they did not. So there was an online thing to go and, I guess, file a complaint or chat with them. But I filed a complaint. I didn't file a complaint, but I was like, hey, yo, you said you'd be here Friday and you didn't come. Then you said you'd be here Saturday and you didn't come. Well, here it is Monday and you still haven't come. I've given you the whole day now and you still haven't come. So when are you going to come pick up your trash, yo? Because it's mounting. Everybody's trash is mounting around here, and it's starting to stink. It's starting to stink up the place, and it's gonna bring in some rodents. Well, I mean, that would give the coyotes something to eat, but you know what I'm saying. We don't want to bring the rodents into the neighborhood, for Pete's sake. And then I called the trash taxi, which is another trash service in my area that picks up in this neighborhood. And I left a message for them to call me back because they didn't answer either. But some people have said that they're at least picking up on the days they're supposed to. So this isn't my first issue with this trash company. So I'm just saying, I don't know if trash taxi's going to be any cheaper. At this point, I don't even care. Just come pick up the trash. You know what I'm saying? Ugh. Anyway, I don't have my rug yet to show y'all, so I guess I'll have to end this video without showing you my new rug, like I said in the video yesterday that I would show you my new rug. But it says it will be delivered by 8 o'clock tonight, but it does not say out for delivery yet. So it's not looking good for the old home team here. I don't know if I'm going to get my rug. So rude. But anyway, I made up my bed for this and still no rug. But that's like, that's the rug. That's the, Tracy, words. I'm glowy. I'm glowy and hoey standing in this doorway. That's the type of rug that I like to buy. Is that one? Yeah. Because it's flat. It's like a print on that instead of it being all, I don't know if it's a print, but can you see it? Anyway. Oh, you are backed up. Okay. And see, I got that one there. I did have those in there. And then I got a new one for in there. I moved that in here because this is my office. And it used to be all echoey in here. And I was like, well, I need a rug in there because it's too echoey. So I moved that one in here and got another one for in there. My dad wants to order or buy a watch that measures his glucose level. Has any one of you ever seen or heard of anyone, or do you use a watch that measures your glucose level? Because to me, how do you measure a glucose level without blood, without glucose? But allegedly, according to the commercials he's watching, it measures the glucose level. You just look at it on your watch and it tells you. I don't know, maybe there's new technology, but y'all tell me, please, if you've ever used one or know anyone who has used one, because he wants to buy one. So, yeah. Anyway, that's it, because he's getting tired of pricking his finger, you know what I'm saying? Can you please explain to our friends why you kept us up all night? Huh? Can you please explain to our friends? Oh, there's Jealous. Look, there's the jealous one. Can you please explain why you kept us up all night? Ain't that right, Penelope? So why'd you keep us up all night, bro? So we were trying to sleep. Yeah, so we were trying to sleep. Penny's been outside laying in the sun. She's all warm. Yeah, she's all warm, ain't you? See, I'm all warm. Well, sorry, this wasn't a very exciting video, but when you stay at home all day and you don't really go anywhere except to get chicken, which is what I got, chicken. And come back home, there's not a lot to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying, Gracie? Yeah. And it's time for her to eat, so that's going to be it for this one. That's enough, right? It's enough talking about nothing. So this really was a Seinfeld episode, a whole episode about nothing. So you're welcome. Remember, I love you. Jesus loves you. I hope he's coming back soon because people be crazy. And I will talk to you on the next Tracy Tries, okay? And I'm going to hang up first after I say bye. Okay, bye.